Chicago, Hollywood Beach, and I'm with my friend Danny. And there he is.
Hi.
Hey girl, hey.
Welcome to Hollywood Beach, Chicago's gay beach.
Yes, and it's amazing. We're at this park, and as you can see, people are social distancing, very spaced out. Gentlemen chilling here. This is really amazing. Thank you, Danny, for showing me the sights and sounds of Chicago's innards. But I really want to take some time out because I've been watching you and you've been doing some really amazing things during COVID-19, keeping yourself busy, and you've thrust yourself into this humanitarian effort for your community, for the LGBTQ seniors. And tell us what you've been doing for the last 3 months.
Yeah, so I had been working as a bartender, and I'd also been working in public relations, and all of our clients were restaurants. So we were the first ones to be laid off, people that worked in the service industry. You know, I did 2 weeks or so of good hardcore couch time and binge watching TV. And then it was like, okay, Danny, get yourself up off the couch and do something. So prior to all this, I had been volunteering with the Center on Addison, which is the LGBTQ senior citizen community center in Boys Town. After that 2 weeks of binge watching TV, I gave them a call over there at the center and just asked how everyone was doing, because they're older and their immune systems are more compromised. So when I placed that call, it was brought to my attention that they'd actually lost a very important city-provided meal program. Upwards of 100 seniors relied on this meal program weekly. So they lost that due to COVID-19 and the city not wanting city workers to go into the building for fear that they could contaminate the population inside the building. So there was a real need for food. So I reached out to my social media network, just kind of did a call for action, and my friends showed up, like bigger than I ever expected. A makeshift pop-up pantry inside the center that the seniors now have been using going on 3 months, and it's allowed them to not have to leave the residence, keeping them out of the grocery stores and interacting with the general population.
So we do a food pantry that is 4 times per month for internal and external seniors.
Fantastic.
For the community. And then we also do food distribution. Some of the food is provided by restaurants. Some of the food is donated to us, Catholic charities and some churches, and then we distribute that food to the community and to the residents upstairs a few times a week.
How has the community received your generosity?
It was actually, and still is, overwhelming how the community has rallied behind our elders. I was really busy there for the first 2 months because, you know, people really just wanted a way to help, but they didn't necessarily know how to help because, you know, we had the mayor telling us all to stay home and
Right.
for our own safety. So as far as people, wanting to get out there and volunteer, that really wasn't recommended. And I kind of, had some self-doubt doing that myself. Like, am I putting myself in jeopardy being out here, interacting with people, driving around the city? But I saw a real need for this, and I decided I would just go ahead and take the risks.
You've been recognized by certain politicians, and you've been recognized by people who were like, oh my goodness, this is great. Who actually recognized you and gave you some kudos?
Yeah, that was a big surprise to me, and that's when my donations really started to come in full force. Was Mayor Lori Lightfoot actually did a tweet and a Facebook post about me and the efforts that I've been doing for the seniors. So after that, some local news media got caught wind of it and reached out, and some local newspapers, one in particular called Block Club Chicago, which is like the city of Chicago's neighborhood newspaper. Once they did an article on me, in one day, $9,000 was raised for a GoFundMe that I
That is
had created.
wonderful.
So yeah, it's been really cool to see the response from the whole city. Not just the neighborhood, but
Everybody was reaching out.
yeah.
Do you think this is going to continue? We now have a fear of a second wave that's coming into the country. In Los Angeles, especially in California, bars are going to be locked down again. There's going to be a need. How can you encourage, or what can you tell us in other cities, other towns, how we can help our senior citizens, our patrons?
Well, like what I did, is I just picked up the phone and I asked if there was a need, and really that's all it took. And sometimes I think that people ask and wait for an opportunity to volunteer, but sometimes you have to make your own opportunity. You have to find a need to give. Every city has LGBTQ senior citizens that live in their city, and a lot of those seniors might not have family that are living, or if they do, has the family abandoned them? Are they still supported? So that's where the community comes in. We kind of have to step up for our own and provide for our own.
For those who live in Chicago, how do people contact you if they wanted to distribute or to contribute monies or contribute foodstuffs for the pantry? How do they contact you?
As much as I love the monies, and this GoFundMe account, it now just actually, I got a text today that it just broke $15,000.
What?
Since April 2nd when I started it. So that's a pretty good number. I had set the goal at 20,000, but 15,000 is
Fantastic.
bomb. A lot of that money is going to go towards vital programming that the seniors had been relying on: group therapy classes, computer lab, job placement. Right now, the need for me would be actual food donations. So I would love to get a call, a text, or an email from anyone in Chicago that's willing to donate. You can call or text me at 312-504-2293, or my email is dbeers782@gmail.com. You gonna put that graphic?
I'm sure am. I am. Besides helping out your community and doing the utmost, what are you doing for fun during COVID? How are you keeping your mind sane in terms of making sure Danny is satisfied?
Well, if you could just turn that camera a
Yes.
little bit. I have, for some reason, I've ended up gaining weight during this. I don't know how, because I'm always out and about.
We all have put that COVID weight on, baby.
But I've been walking and jogging that lake path that you've got right there.
It's beautiful.
On camera, and the lakeshore path goes about, I think, like 25 miles down.
Wow.
Follows the lake into the city, but I don't go that far yet.
And this goes all the way to the pier right here, which is called Hollywood Beach.
Yeah, that's our gay beach.
It's wonderful. It's beautiful. I've
So,
taken some pictures, so you guys will see that.
Yeah, you know, I'm just kind of a wanderer. I think I told you earlier today. Like, I've always loved walking around, and I think that's one of the biggest reasons why I've gained so much weight is because I haven't been walking around enough.
This guy with
just
the
for
bottlehead.
fear of being out and about.
Yes.
And now, you know, I've been going out more and trying to get that cardio in. But so yeah, that's what I'm doing for my own sanity. And I think it's fun too.
Yeah, it is.
So sanity and fun, I think that's my salt for that. So really, in conclusion to all this, if I had any advice for the community, I would just say, you know, think outside yourself. This quarantine has been hard on all of us, but easier on some. So, you know, if you have some more luxuries in your life, don't forget about your elders, because we're all going to be there sooner than we would like to be.
Yes,
So.
whether you're straight or part of the LGBT
Exactly.
community, whatever community you are in, your elders are there. They supported you, so let's support them. Yes. Amen. Thank you, Danny. Thank you for your
Yes,
time.
Thank you so much for coming all the way to Chicago.
Yes, it's been wonderful. Now let's go get a cocktail.